get like me rolling a nat 30, not a nat 30, but a 30. And like, everyone got a really high perception, and everyone could see Ada at the bottom of the stairs. And it was like, lean in.
That's kind of creepy.
Anyone else see the tiny little girl that we've known that just went away with the Wicked Witch of the West? And then she was like, "So, Mom, my mom told me what happened, and that's not cool, so I ran away." And then she was like, "So, like, tell me this stuff." And so, we told her this stuff, and she's like, "Dope."
But in
It's
a
like cool,
sad way.
but
Yeah, cool, but
still
no,
killed my mom.
it was literally just like, okay, cool. Well, I mean, like it took a while and some like actual like words of wisdom from Kriv. Whatever. Kriv like had like a really cool saying or whatever. It's like, it doesn't matter, but you're alive right now, and what matters is what you do with that. And it was like, what?
I did a quick Google search of motivational speech.
Oh, did you actually?
No.
That's great. That's
that
great.
would have been so funny if you would have Googled motivational speech for someone who asks why they're alive. But yeah, no. So then we're searching through this place, and the floor has now collapsed under us, and a rat person has bitten me. But my constitution is too big. I'm too fat. I am too damn fat.
Hey,
There's
Griffin.
a good chance that Bob and Ada are surrounded by like 100 rat men right now.
Yes.
Griffin, also,
Or 5.
Can Simon give me a dex save with a
Yeah, let's see if you're in the pit with us. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With a
all right.
plus
all right.
9, though, I believe.
I have my
Pit,
dex saving throw is only a
pit,
plus 4, but if someone's giving me a bonus to that, I don't know.
You would have had the
Yes.
bonus. Yep. Pit.
Okay,
Pit.
so it's a plus what? What's the bonus
4.
again?
9. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
so
you got
22.
All right.
Yes. All right.
Pit.
Pit. Throw me in. Throw me in.
I
Oh,
mean,
it's
if
this
you
pit right
want.
here. Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah. If you
Oh, so
want,
how did you
can
guys
go in.
wait? How did you guys fall in the pit, or did you
Yeah,
go
they
down
fell.
from
The
the
floor
stairs?
Yeah, we
collapsed
fell.
underneath them.
Oh.
Do
Mr.
you
10
want
foot
in the
radius
pit,
over
Griffin?
here.
No, I'll just watch from above. I'll just.
Yeah, Mr. 10 foot radius over here was like, everyone back up, and I was like,
Oh, is that Lucas?
yeah, Mr. 10 foot radius.
Mr. 10-foot radius.
All right.
Add the plus 4.
It doesn't say his name anymore. It says 10 foot radius.
All right. So, and what happened was, since Bob actually had the light source, his staff was on fire. As he fell into the pit, like when you shine a light at a cat or a dog or something, the eyes just shine back at you.
Reflects back off.
That's what happened when they fell into the pit. Just like hundreds of eyes reflected the light back as they were like, from shining from the walls and from the ground floor, and that's where Ada and Bob are right now, is in the pit. So
In
Bob,
the cage with Nicolas Cage.
fine, I'll name this one Nicolas Cage.
It's like
Well,
a debate
no,
show.
then I won't be able to kill him. What?
You can't kill Nicolas Cage. Even if you do, he comes back stronger. It doesn't work. He gets a
Alright.
better role on a shittier movie, and you're like, oh no.
A better
Not
role
the
on a
bees,
shit.
or not
you
the
just say
rat
a-
man, no.
Did you say a better role on a shittier movie?
Yeah, like he goes up the role, like he'll get a more like important character, but it's an even worse movie. So.
Oh god. Alright, so what is Bob gonna do then to the rat man that just so rudely bit him?
Yeah, why is the rat guy down here? Does he live here or something? And we just like
Nicolas Cage.
busted in on his freaking family dinner, and he's like,
Yeah,
what the?
and there's like a bunch of stuff. We found like this little journal that was like, hey, we were here from a long time ago, and there we had to hide ourselves in here because invisible army.
Unseen army,
and
I think, but yeah, invisible.
unseen army, which Bob is interpreting as invisible. Bob is interpreting as scary ghosts. And
Yeah. Basically, they
just start-
barricaded themselves into a room to die, and they realized they couldn't escape.
Ah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
then they died down there.
from something.
Probably starvation or dehydration. Dehydration would get them
They
super.
did
dry.
they just made a suicide pact, and then no one followed through, so they had to kill each other.
I love the way Bob thinks. Oh yeah, you missed Bob's burn back at Ada, because like Ada, I think Ada asked like who died to like cure her, and and Bob said your mom did. That was fucking great.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think Bob meant it as a your mom joke, but that's even better.
And the fact it's true too. Like
Oh
you
well,
guys
your
did
mom
kill her.
died.
All right. Okay, so go ahead.
Oh yeah,
It's
my turn.
Bob's action. Yeah.
It's Bob's action. Is Bob standing up yet?
Yes, you did stand up, so that's half your movement.
All right. Well, we'll just do.
If
We'll
he
do
bit
one.
you, then you need to bite him.
Tit for
I
tat.
could. You know what? You know what? Oh no, that's an action though. I won't be able to actually bite him. Oh, that's so upsetting. Oh,
I
that
mean,
would have
if
been
you want to
really.
try and grapple him, I'll allow the bite as well.
No. I was gonna wild shape.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
But that's an action, and I can't. I can't both turn into a panther and bite him.
Mhm.
Also, it would do less damage anyways, and it would. Wild shape isn't that good for me.
Should I bring up a panther model for you though?
No, you don't need to.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just gonna do flame blade at 4th level.
All right. So as you don't have a sword, do you?
I don't know. It's
Okay.
it's a.
So yeah,
it's
it just literally appears out of your hand. So
Yep.
as you're holding the staff that's on fire, a sword of flames just comes forth from your other hand, and it's just solid flame as the rat man just squeaks, and it looks like it's about to run away.
I'm going to say in the speech of Beast and Leaf, no biting as I stab him in the face.
All right, make an attack roll.
Making an attack roll. Bam. 21.
Hits.
Okay.
Roll
And then
damage.
it does 46.
4d6 or 46?
4006 damage. Yeah, 4d6.
All right.
Do that there. Oh, I like those two right there. 17 damage.
Any modifiers?
How's that against? Wait, no, because I also carry an orb in my backpack. What? That thing can't do more than 1 damage, man.
All right, well, it's good enough.
Can't.
So as you cut into the rat man, his matted fur, just disgusting, filthy creature, just burst into flames as he just squeals as he falls down to the ground in front of you, dead and on fire. And
I'm gonna kick his body.
All right, and yep, you just kick his body off to the side as like the burning body rolls away.
I'm gonna look around like a crazy person.
Give an intimidation check.
Jeez. All right, here we go. He's on fire. He's on fire and he's knocked down.
Do give an intimidation check.
Panic at the meat processing plant. Intimidation. 16.
Okay, not good enough. As
No, yeah, it's a plus
I
0.
assume that's your turn though.
Yeah, that's my turn. Oh wait,
All
whoops.
right.
I moved 8 on accident.
Oh boy. That does not look good.
Oh, I got this. Don't worry, guys. I got this in the bag. Oh, send more. Oh, please.
As
Guys, there's a lot out here.
and this
Bob
isn't even
works best under pressure.
Bob is so smart He knows what to do. Stab the first thing that comes in, and then wait till 500 guys show up, and
Oh.
then you try to make peace.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, they'll stop. They're about to eat him. He's like, Dr. Pepper, anyone? They're like, what?
No,
It's really an ad for Dr. Pepper this whole time. We're like, wait, what?
It's Pepsi.
The great and mighty Pepsi.
Oh boy. There's
Take
some
me
big
here.
rat people.
I invoke parlay.
I request parlay. They're like, he invoked parlay. They're like, oh,
All right.
my
So
it is the pirate creed.
as these creatures just flood forward, they all scamper onto you. They don't even bother like swinging their weapons. They just climb onto you and start grappling you as
And no more. And I jump down with a giant plunging attack and kill all of them with a shockwave. All
You
right.
could try. They scamper over you and Ada, and it's just literally like a tide of bodies as they
Ew,
flood
they probably
onto
haven't
you.
showered in a while.
Oh yeah, no, they're
Oh, they
completely.
reek.
Yeah, no, they're completely filthy. They're like covered.
Do a spell that blocks all
They're
scent. Just
covered in dirt, mud, feces, all the nastiness. And their
Ew.
fur is just matted as they just clamber over you, and you're actually incapacitated. You and Ada are both incapacitated, as you're going to take a lot of bites.
Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We are
And
immune to disease.
yeah. No, that's 7.
Look at all those ones
4 ones. That was.
and 2 twos.
Well, you're gonna take 12 piercing damage from the teeth, and give me a con save.
How many? You want 7 of those?
Just one.
9.
9. Okay, you are now diseased as well. Infected. Yeah, Ada's also infected.
It ain't the coronavirus. We chill. How does it feel to be
Oh.
infected?
Oh, I made up for it. Oh, Patrick, I made up for it. Oh my
I
god.
can't see the chat. Oh, heck yeah.
You're gonna
37?
take 37 poison damage.
Oh, easy money. I'm fine.
And Ada
I'm
is
perfectly
as well.
fine.
As,
Help! Help!
as,
I'm fine.
you
I'm
both-
dying right now. Help!
As you both just are screaming out and into you, teeth bite down onto you, and these just filthy rat men are just climbing all over you, chittering and almost like barking, not completely barking, but like ah! Sort of thing at each other as they just bite and tear into you both. And let's see here real quick. I gotta roll.
This is a great show.
Yeah, don't worry. It'll be interesting here pretty quick. Oh, yep, that'll do it.
13.
As you hear Ada scream one last time, you know that. Oh, we forgot to tell Griffin. By the way, Ada commanded a devil and it disappeared.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Lady Seraphine summoned a devil after Patrick blasted her with lightning. And the devil, she lost control of the devil and it went and attacked Bob. And after it attacked Bob, Ada commanded it to be gone and it disappeared back to the Nine Hells. And also, like, there was another voice that spoke with Ada's too, and a tiefling. Like, there was like this red glow around her. Like, it's hard to describe, but like, you know, like in the anime, or in anime, like how they have like these not shadow warriors, but like these warriors of light that like appear around a person. It's almost like that, except not like completely solid. It's like faded. It's like flickering almost, but like tiefling with angel wings, and it's like a full age tiefling male that has these huge horns that surrounded Ada too, like almost like an aura. An aura is a good way of saying that. This aura also appears again this time, but its wings are curled up, and as it opens up its wings, just a wall of fire, of black fire, comes rolling out from around Ada, incinerating all the rat men as they just scream and squeal out in terror as they all just are burned into flames and just get knocked down, and they're just rolling around on fire and such as they all are dying.
And we're just watching from up top.
Yes. Yeah.
Elgin, what'd you? No, I'm just kidding.
Nope.
Anybody
it
got
wasn't.
popcorn?
It wasn't Elgin that did this. It was from Ada, and also when Ada screamed, you heard that deep voice speak with her too. Well,
Was
not
it a
speak,
different
it
language?
screams with her too. Oh yes, when it did speak to the devil, it was actually in not demonic. Fuck, I forget.
Abyssal?
Yeah, abyssal. It was in abyssal.
I think Bob only knows common.
Yeah, but yeah, they would be able to tell you though, because there would be a Lucas who speaks abyssal. I think Griffin, you also speak abyssal too.
That I do.
Yep.
Quite fluent.
So yeah, you would be able to know that Ada commanded a devil to go away, and then it immediately obeyed.
We
And
gotta
also
kill my
then-
child.
And also then with this too, the flames, and there is a couple ratmen that managed to make it like 5-10 feet before they drop down, or burst into flame, and are just on fire. Especially like the bigger ones, they managed to make it somewhat away, but they're still burning. And you actually do see a bunch of eyes like disappear from the. Oh, actually no, you would see hundreds of ratmen just surrounding them, and a bunch of them run away. You would be able to see that because of all the flames.
Okay.
And yep. The guys up top, you can take an action if you want to. If you want to roll initiative for it, or you could just go in any order.
Well, I aim my Eldritch Blast at Ada because she is now the enemy, and I take aim. No, I'm just kidding. And I appropriately engage the target. No.
I feel like the name of this campaign is okay. So who's the bad guy?
Yeah.
Can we figure it out? Maybe next week.
I feel like we should maybe drop
next
some rope.
3 weeks from now.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think I have some. I think I have some rope to like.
Yeah, you can try making a ladder if you want. Also, Bob could take an action as well too. Basically, it's free action right now. You guys aren't in combat.
But I'm tending to the all the bites. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
You should probably get out before they keep coming.
Ada, can you do that again if they come back?
She's
Okay.
Oh, by the
I'm
way,
gonna...
Ada's passed out. You notice that she is prone and passed out.
I'm gonna roll over. Is she alive? Does she have is she breathing? Does she have a pulse?
Yes, she does have a pulse, but it is very faint.
Okay.
And also, who is by Aelgin up here? Aelgin's watching this. You can. Aelgin is watching this very intently, and as that happens, you just hear him go, "Interesting."
Interesting. Aelgin's
And then you hear his face crack as I step on him because he.
I feel like if you were about to step on it, you would instantly get caught on fire.
That's a good way to lose a foot.
I still step on him. I use Big B's foot and I crush that motherfucker. No, okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna toss down, like, how deep is this freaking pit?
40 feet.
I got 50 feet of rope, so I'll throw down
Okay.
40 feet.
If you do want to shapeshift, Bob could shapeshift or wild shape. Oh God, everyone's ping is 900. What the
Nah,
fuck?
mine is no. Yours is 999.
Yeah, everyone else's is 999 for me.
Nah,
Oh.
that's you.
Yeah, I think my internet might have just died.
Let's go back down, kind of. Sitting
Yeah.
at 189.
Okay, there we go. I think we're good.
You're sitting at 932 if that's what you want to call good.
Well, it hasn't crashed yet, so let's keep going.
Okay.
What'd you want to say, Lucas?
Has my seed come down yet?
No, it's only been like 30 seconds here. So
Okay,
no,
I'm
it's gonna take a
dashing
couple
right now.
minutes.
Yeah, it's
I know he
dashing
could
away.
dashing. He's coming as fast as he can, but it's still gonna be a couple minutes for him to squeeze down the stairway.
Okay,
Um,
now I'll say in person, tie into the rope and I'll pull her up.
Okay.
I was kind of just thinking about that. I'm gonna start tying Ada around like the waist
Okay.
for the rope.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand check, I think, or
Oh,
dexterity check.
gosh.
Dexterity
call
check
it-
or sleight of hand.
Could I call it a survival check for tying knots?
Yeah, that'd work too.
Heck yeah! 14.
Good enough.
I
Ada is
rolled
now
a 4.
Ada is now tied to the rope. I assume Jarvis, Kriv, and Simon, you're gonna pull her up.
Wait.
We're all gonna 3-man team it. We're gonna go.
Let me climb up first.
My hand is large for this kind of stuff, so.
Pull! Just whip him up.
How much does Bob weigh? About 300?
Yeah, like 300
Oh,
pounds.
that's easy.
Okay.
I got that. I got you.
Yeah. You three up top, give me strength checks.
Oh, you don't want to
Okay.
do this, Alex? You don't want to do this because my strength is impeccable.
Also, Bob needs
Is
to
it
give me a
7?
strength check as well.
Strength check. You got it. That's an 18.
So that's a 21 for strength check.
All right.
25.
Yep, the guys up top, you're able to start pulling them up easily. And what did you get? What did Bob get?
18.
A 2. Oh,
He holds onto the rope as you guys start pulling him up. As the rat men actually the rat men do run out of the shadows, and they start like tearing into their own fallen comrades as they're like
Delightful.
ripping them apart, biting them, and eating them. It seems as you guys
dang.
get pulled up top, and you're now back up top. And as you get pulled up, Ada's just still
Wait, where are
completely
we?
collapsed.
Where are we outside of this pit? I don't think I was.
You're over here at the stone. There is a temple where the Lady Seraphine gave the location of a temple that can help give an artifact. I don't think we mentioned this, but Lady Seraphine gave a temple location where she heard in her research to cure Ada that there is an artifact that can actually help break Zargos. You remember when Zargos like slowed down time around you guys? It can help break that. That's what.
Did we find
Lady
the artifact
Seraphine
yet,
said.
or was this on the way to doing that?
You guys.
This is the place where it should be. But hold on, we're leaving out the best part where Bob was very confused and was like an artifact's got to be at the bottom of a well. So he starts emptying the well. A well where he can't see the bottom. And then it ends up working.
What ended up happening was both the paladins and Bob felt the presence of their god, and as a ghostly raven flew up into the well. Oh, by the way, all the water first drained. Then they heard a ghostly raven call and fly into the well.
There was like a giant ray from the well, right? The giant light.
Yeah. Before that, the raven flew into the well and disappeared, and then flames came bursting out of the sides of the well and shot up like a geyser almost. And when the flames disappeared, they heard like shifting of or before the flames disappeared, they heard shifting of stone and metal gears. And then when the flames disappeared, there was a stairway going down the well. And everyone got a prompting to go down the stairs. I think the two paladins and you would have heard it from their respective deities that
And then I
go
just got a
forth
feeling
and
from
find
the
the truth, I
forces of
believe.
nature.
Yep. Because they don't exactly talk to you. You get more of a prodding.
I just get these feelings sometimes, like I'm like really in tune with nature, and like sometimes nature's trying to tell me things, and like this time it was like you should go down there and fight some rat people and get bit much and get 30 HP.
Okay, you sound like a hippie, completely high off his fucking mind, who just had a really bad trip.
Now just imagine Bob. Now imagine how I sound, except 200 pounds heavier. That's Bob. All the time.
And you guys can't really see down into the pit anymore, but you could hear flesh tearing and ripping and squeaking from the ratmen.
I'd like to use the lay on hands on both Ada and Bob to
Okay.
disease.
How much are you heal each?
Uh,
If you're gonna heal as well, but to get rid of the disease, that is 5 each.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I'm gonna give them both 20. So if to cure the disease and 15 to go to.
Okay.
So we're getting healed
Perfect.
15 and we're no longer diseased?
Yes.
No,
All
we're
right.
still diseased, but we're still getting. Just kidding. I'm fresh because I just.
Everyone got super AIDS now.
How is Ada looking after that heal?
So as
Oh,
you
I'm about to stab her. Actually, I'm holding a dagger over her. So let's just do this, right? Surgical, right through the left part of the chest. If I am
Yeah,
away from.
that's actually the right
before
part.
that
It's the right
happens,
part.
so
Under the
Okay,
ribs.
all right.
as Kriv lays his hands down on Bob and Ada, glowing and
Alex, you're cutting out for me. I can't hear what you're saying.
As Kriv lays
Her breathing
his
is a-
hand on. Wait.
her breathing is a lot more steady now, though.
Okay, there we go.
We heard lays his hands on Bob and Ada. That is what we heard, and we still can't hear you.
Oh
Did you
shit!
wait? Did you lay on hands?
Sorry. I guess
You
I
dare you
cut
lay
out.
your hands on me?
So Kriv
Not
lays his
you.
hands on Bob and
I
Ada
would never touch.
as light comes glowing out from his palms, and Ada gasps slightly as wounds close up on her and Bob, but she is still unconscious.
Somebody wake this chick up. Just smack her.
Oh god!
Pachoo, pachoo.
And he says,
Stab her
Lady
with the old
Seraphine was a
adrenaline
bad
needle.
mother.
Ye old adrenaline needle. Just.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds 4th level on myself.
Okay. Go ahead, roll for the healing. And
So
we'll just kind of continue on.
48
nothing
plus
to-
5.
Are you guys gonna continue along then? From where it didn't collapse?
That sounds like a
Yeah.
good plan.
Alright.
Yes, that would sound like a positive course of action.
Alright, so you continue along this way, and then you manage to start squeezing through the
Is
crack.
someone just carrying Ada with them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ada's
Jarvis
still
got that.
unconscious.
Yep.
Alright. Jarvis just picks up Ada, slings her over his shoulder, and I am gonna load in a new map. Because this is the end of this part. It may lag a little bit again.
I'm gonna tell Buckbeak that we don't need him anymore, so stay up top and watch her incoming.
You just hear a telepathic groan.
You just reached the bottom of the stairs.
I was almost there, and now you're. Oh my gosh! You know how
I gotta
tight
roll
it is.
for this.
I
Oh.
might have to walk backwards up the stairs. Do you realize this, Jarvis? Do you?
Yeah, Buckbeak kind of tells you that he can't turn around and he's stuck now.
Well, he's not dumb. I mean, he can still come down the stairs and turn around and go back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just go all the way down to go all the way back up.
Good old Buckbeak. Trust the old Buckbeak, you son of a bitch. I mean,
fancy. Look at this monolith right here. Ooh.
I don't
the
like
structural
this.
integrity of this thing looks insane.
This
Okay,
thing looks insane on an architectural level. Ooh.
I am seeing 30, I am seeing 60, and I am seing 90-degree angles all over the place, and I am loving it.
I was hoping.
All right, so this is like a puddle of sewage water. Is this where it all
Is that an
goes?
no,
abyss?
this is
Okay, yeah,
actually just water. Doesn't appear to be polluted in any way.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if I
but,
step off one of these on accident, am I gonna fall and just keep falling for eternity? That would be awful.
but you do not see a bottom to the water.
Oh, there's probably something in the. I don't like deep water and
I'm
like
gonna
these little
stick
areas.
my
there's
head in the
something-
water, and you speak to Beast, saying, "What up?"
Yo, what up? Just echoes. Just.
You're very
What up,
lucky,
what up?
Patrick. I rolled a nat 20. So
For the
nothing
beast.
happens.
Okay.
You just kind of garble a bit in the water.
No, I wouldn't actually.
Okay.
Kraken.
All right, so we have to go. We just have to touch it.
So the other thing, we don't know what the artifact is.
Oh, that's an excellent point, actually.
We just know that it's a thing.
I mean, I'm assuming it's the red glowing thing in the center of the room.
I mean, you never know. It could be that rock that's right over here.
It could
Now-
be like a Indiana Jones kind of thing, and what is it? The one where they have to look for the Holy Grail, and it's not the fancy one. It's just the old, like, dirty bronze cup. That's good. That could be it. Could be a little.
So
Little-
you guys
little
are going to
facade.
walk up to the monolith.
Yes,
Okay.
I
Sure.
think I think we'll walk up to
I'm
it.
gonna watch out for traps.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Where's wait, everyone or
Nope, just Lucas.
That is an 18.
There is no traps. I mean, you kind of have to watch the
Woo!
ground a bit, but it's pretty sturdy except for the edges. So I mean, like where the water would be, there's kind of slippery moss, but other than that, there is no traps.
Excellent.
So as you walk up to the monolith, you see this glowing monolith with red veins running across it, and they're pulsing kind of almost a little bit faster than a heartbeat. And around the base of the monolith, there is rings of different colors, and black, red, gray.
wait, who does Simon serve again? Is that the Raven Queen?
Yeah, that
Yep.
would be me.
Okay.
Yeah, he pledged himself to the Raven Queen. In a
I was a young
fever dream.
man. I didn't know what I was doing.
He literally crushed the skull of an undead child.
And I
For
drank
fun.
out of it.
Ada?
One could say that. Yes, one could say
That has not been done yet by Simon.
it can neither be proven nor disproven who the child was. But what's important is I crushed the shit out of that skull.
And and each of you have like a ring that calls out to you that seemingly catches your eye. And
A ring?
yes, a ring.
Oh snap! We're in one. We're in a Griffin game. Woo!
And
Rings, baby. Woo! Thumb rings, pinky rings, count them all.
can
We want them
everyone
all.
give me a wisdom check?
Oh heck yes! Not saving throw, but check.
Actually, saving throw. Well,
Oh okay.
it actually
bad.
no, it would be a check because it does not hurt you.
Okay.
Yeah.
21.
21.
You stupid. No, I'm
Just a
not.
raw
That's
wisdom
not plus
check.
10, 21.
Yeah, raw
Wis-
wisdom
My
check.
wisdom is terrible.
No,
I'm gonna go with a solid 8 for you there.
You stupid. You stupid. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay.
What's not plus 10, 21?
Okay, how about everyone else?
30, 20.
What was that? What did Jarvis get?
Dirty 20.
A 20? All right.
Yep.
And how about Kriv?
Oh, I'm sorry. I already said it. 15.
Okay. All right. Cool. Everyone except Jarvis and Bob has just this, just kind of steps in momentum around the ring, as all of a sudden you kind of feel Ada shift and wake up, and she kind of like slides off your shoulder as she stands staring at the statue as well, and Aelgin is actually oh fuck, I guess the hitbox on this is pretty bad. Yeah, Kriv will go right there, and Bob is kind of right here, and Jarvis is right there. Aelgin is just kind of sitting here watching, and if
What a
you guys want, Jarvis and Bob, you can keep walking with the others, but they are moving almost in unison toward the monolith and reaching out towards the rings.
Guys, you guys are doing things in unison, and we choreographed nothing.
I mean,
What
they're
the
not like
hell?
doing the exact same movement, but they're all moving towards it at the same time. So
What can I say? I'm a showman at heart. The cadence is just built in.
Yeah, Bob will follow along like a sheep.
all right. And how about Jarvis?
I'm going to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay. When you cast that on, I assume the ring that's calling to you, right? You're gonna focus it there then, probably.
Range is self, so
Can you repeat that?
the range is self.
Yeah, I know there's a range around it, and you'll be able to sense the other rings, but I'm assuming you're gonna focus it on the ring that's calling out to you, right?
I guess, yeah, the ring and the monolith, if I can.
Okay. All right. So as you sense that, you sense that there is. So you immediately sense the presence of your god Tyr in the ring that's calling to you, and you and around the other rings you sense unfamiliar I don't even know if I don't think gods are celestial, are they?
They speak celestial.
I think
Okay.
they're. I know. I think.
It depends on the god, I think, because I don't
Actually,
think
yeah, celestial is like the angel boys,
yeah.
and some of the like divine, some of the
Yeah.
divine.
I think
guys,
gods
but-
are just
How
gods.
about
I don't think
how about I
they
call
have their
the
type.
angels the celestials? Like that's their own. The
Yeah,
gods
yeah.
are
I mean,
just
yeah. That.
divine.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
call it
yeah.
that.
I was thinking gods just being gods. They're not. They
Yeah.
don't really have a type. They're just.
Yep.
Gods.
Yeah.
Like I
so
feel like they can understand every language. You know, it doesn't have
yeah.
to be.
So you sense divine, not celestial. You sense divine presences in the ring, but they're not. They're beyond your understanding of good and evil. They have their own motives that you cannot even comprehend. So you can't sense good or evil per se, but you know that it's divine. This is literally divine. And the same thing from the monolith, but you can sense multiple presences in the monolith rather than just like single ones in the ring. And as are you gonna join in with the rest of them then? Step forward and pick up your
Yeah.
ring? Alright.
Okay.
So as everyone steps forward and grabs onto the ring, you also see flashes of this island ages ago, eons ago, in eternity, as you hear your respective deity speaking in your language that you prefer, and they're talking to each of you, talking about the past, and they talk about how the Catan learned of how the gods feed off the prayers of the common of the races, like all the races, and a small group of Catan started actually wanting to destroy the gods, and they plotted to end the gods, but the gods did not care for this because it was not they did not care about this group because it wasn't the majority of the Catan. But still seeing this, they decided to start creating the other races like orcs, elves, humans, all that. They started creating the other races as little experiments almost. And seeing this, the Catan got jealous at the gods, thinking that they were like their chosen children, and seeing that the gods were creating new children, they got jealous, and actually most of the Catan stopped worshipping the gods, and they plotted to kill the gods, or well, in the way they figured they could kill the gods if they stopped worshipping them and cut off their other source of worship, which is the other races. And they just started basically genociding the other races as the gods created them and helped them become like advance through society and such. And they started attacking the other races and trying to fight off the gods and such however they could, like with minor religious artifacts and such. But these didn't really affect the gods, but the gods were weakened by the lack of worship that they got, so they actually became very lethargic, and they couldn't support the foundling races. I'm just gonna call them the elves, humans, all that. They're the foundling races. They couldn't support them and help them thrive, so they almost had to look out for themselves. But then the gods realized that they could only defeat the Catan if they fought together, so they all pooled their power and started working together to eradicate the Catan and fight against them as they inspired divine holy warriors among the races and imbued their powers into them as chosen champions. And they started working together to fight back against the Catan. And as the war progressed, this war lasted for like hundreds of years, and it was just complete chaos and destruction and slaughter. And people would be born and then die, and they just know only war. And as this war raged on, the gods eventually gained like complete cult following in the human race, or in the foundling races, because of their protection that they provided against the Catan, because they came to see the Catan as these enemies that would just kill them without any hesitation. And they started treating the Catan the same way then too, and it just escalated, and no mercy was given on either side. And as the Catan were finally pushed back into the corrupted lands in the Orc Kingdom, that area with the swamp, the Catan then decided to create Zargost himself as their chosen leader to fight back against the united race foundling races. And they created him by some strongest Catan fighters sacrifice themselves, merging themselves into one being, like basically the epitome of evolution for the Catan, which was not actually as far as like the foundling races would have to go. They were a lot closer to pinnacle evolution, if you kind of get what I'm saying, because there's like an end goal pretty much. And so then they united behind this follower, and the gods chosen champions actually all met this Catan, or met Zargost in battle. And as a couple of the gods champions were killed, Zargost actually absorbed a couple of gods. It seems like 2 gods. He absorbed the power of 2 gods, and then that fueled him even more to help fight against the gods. But then the champions united and managed to subdue Zargost and bury him deep into the ground, where he could never, where they hoped he could never escape. But they didn't know, because they had to sacrifice themselves and use up all their power to do it. And then as that ends, you kind of see this through the gods' perspective almost a bit, and also the champions' perspective too. Also common folk too as well. it's a lot of different jarring perspectives as you jump around and you can barely keep up with it. And it's just hard to even comprehend almost, but you manage to get the basic meaning out of it. It's kind of the god side of the Great War that they had with the Catan. And then as all of a sudden you all jolt out of it, you're still standing in front of the monolith, but now you're just standing there staring at the monolith as you all look. All the rings are on your hands, and Kriv and Simon both have a black ring with veins of silver running through it. Bob has a wooden ring made of a wood you've never seen before, with actually veins of vine running through it. Oh, and I should also mention the black rings have a symbol of a raven on it. And
Okay.
And Jarvis, you have a metal ring, not iron, but it's kind of colored like iron or steel a bit. Yes, steel, I think. Yes, steel. It would be colored steel, but then there's veins of actually what almost look like magma. Like if you took magma at its hottest, froze it solid, it's like a gem. Yeah, it'd be like a gem then, like an orange gem, veins of orange gem running through it, and then there's a flaming fist on your ring, and that's a tier symbol. Mason would have a black ring with blood red running through it, and then a bloody rabbit paw. And Ada actually has a ring on as well too, which is a ruby red is the main color, and then running through the veins of it is black, and the symbol for that is actually let me look it up real quick.
Ada's face herself. She is her own god.
Oh, that would be amazing, but no, it is not. It is not that. It is not Ada's face. It is actually a curled whip.
Oh, whoa.
And
Okay.
and actually, as you all kind of come to, you see Aelgin sitting right by the monolith, staring at you all. I can't really put him on the monolith.
And can I attack him now? Is this it? Is this my moment to shine?
I mean, you can try if you want.
Okay, it's not my moment yet. All right, continue.
And
You didn't get a definite yes. This is a bad idea.
and he looks at you all and he says, "The gods have chosen."
Now I'm confused. I didn't know if did we decide to go with the gods or against the gods? I remember we never really
I think
Well,
you guys
we've just
on the
been-
final decision.
I think you guys
we
just
we
kind
sided
of,
against Zargos.
So we don't believe we don't like his story.
Yeah.
We don't think his thing against the gods was. I mean, I think it'd be cool to be like just to dethrone the gods though. Like that'd be kind of hype. Like
Yeah.
I think we do a good job.
Yeah, but also like that's who we kind of already serve, and they've kind of done us good.
Well, define good. I mean,
All of nature. I mean, all of nature.
That's a good point. That is a good point, actually. Yeah, I mean, I think Zargos is just kind of upset about something, and he never really let it go. So he's just kind of get over it, and he's not getting over it. So yeah,
well, from
So it's
both,
time to murder him in the face.
yeah.
well, from
Teach him a
both
lesson.
Zargost and the gods' perspective, there was a titanic war that they each fought against each other, and it ended with most of the Catan being killed off. And Zargos claims to have been created and then hidden, and the gods claim he was created to basically be their leader against the gods and the foundling races, and he ended up getting like trapped deep underground. But Zargos claims he was hidden because
Well, hang on,
during the ritual. So
We can also think about it like this. what did Zargos tell us?
Zargos said
told
that.
Oh, and I was just.
Oh,
thinking
sorry.
about-
Was that in character?
Yeah, this is
sorry,
all in character.
Sorry, go ahead.
So like Zargos, he's like, hey, you should help me kill the gods. I'll make you be generals. That was
He didn't say. Yeah, he didn't say we would be gods. When he just said we would be like generals.
we would kind of help him. Well, I mean, the gods aren't making us gods, but like, so he's like, oh, you help me kill the gods. I'll like give you a position under my power. And what we've been given, right? And then all of a sudden now, like we're actually been told by the gods stuff. We don't just get the gods' perspective, but also the champions. Also, I got a really elaborate like feeling about this because Spirit of Nature doesn't tell me anything, so I got all this from a feeling. No, but we got it from not just the gods, so not just like this like Zargos, but also like people who the gods kind of chose, which is more people and more things compared to Zargost. Also, we get these sick rains. Check out this thing out. It's like wood. I've never seen this before.
I mean, yeah, no, Bob has a point. We do
course
already
I have a
serve
point.
serve our gods, and they have done us well in the long run. I mean, I wouldn't say Zargos is a terrible person, just a victim of the circumstance
I mean,
he was
like
born into.
he is like making everyone suffer through this undead. Even if he says he's
Yeah,
gonna bring
that is
everyone
true.
back,
That is
he's like
true. I
making
don't know if
everyone
he can do
suffer
that
and
though. I think that's like against the law of bringing
What,
people
br-
back.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
against the
If
gods'
he can't,
law.
then he's lying to us anyways.
Mm, we don't like liars,
So,
do we?
so like, either way, I feel like siding with the gods is both more beneficial and like moral, kind of. I That's a big word. I don't know. Bob wouldn't have said that. Hold up. It feels better. Maybe
Feels more good.
it feels
More good.
no. It's more good. It's more gooder with the.
It's
I
more
gotta
gooder
make
with the gods.
more
Amen,
gooder with
brother.
the gods. Oh my gosh.
An interesting debate.
We march on Zargos now. Formation.
The shields ready.
Fuck Zargos. First outside is like capital. He's like, what's that noise? It's fuck Zargos. Like a huge just protest. Everyone's like, what the fuck? Like, bro,
There's a
you
huge-
suck.
There's a no that's how Lady Seraphine is slowing down the army. She's
This
starting a
huge protest outside. It's all the undead people. They're protesting. Like, what? You're
What
under
the
my
heck?
command. What?
You guys can't go on strike. This
Equal pay. Like, wait, what?
Yeah,
I'm paying you?
No. I was.
Everyone
What's the name of this? Is Cappadocia, not France. Okay, this is you can't.
You can't just go on strike when you feel like it. Because there's not a sale on cheese.
All right, we march,
my
gentlemen.
Yes, but yeah.
All right, you're gonna
All right,
leave.
we side with the gods.
We said,
You're
we
gonna
kind
leave
of already
the
knew that,
altar
but
then?
now we're definitely siding
Now we
with
have
the
rings. And we're definitely on their side because we can't take off the rings now.
I mean, if you
Also,
wanna
I love
try, you
how
can
like
take
there's
off
like
the ring.
literally a red light coming off of this thing.
Yeah, I also ripped this one off the workshop, but I cleared everything out of it because there was like a whole encounter set up in it, and I didn't want to have a fight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already 8:50 anyway, so we're gonna be wrapping it up here soon.
Yeah.
But I assume you guys will head back out of the altar then.
Yeah.
All right.
That would seem like our best course of action with our new power rings.
All right. So as you guys climb back through the crack in the wall, you can hear this low rumbling and almost like a chanting from the pit that you fell in. Or, Bob and Ada fell in. And
No
And-
taxation without representation. Wait, what's going on down there? I don't. The whole
And-
Congress. You're like, stop.
We won a vote.
and it's just
Yeah.
almost like just like a there's just like guttural chanting, and then you can hear one clear voice speaking out, saying, "We shall feed. We shall."
Oh my
eat."
goodness, they are French.
And then and then I drop a hand grenade and go ha, and then drop it down the hole and it goes ba boom.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
I
yeah.
get-
So we shall feed.
Yeah,
We shall feed.
and then kind of goes on about how they'll invade, or
I think
how
it's the
they will
perfect time for my
strike.
satchel charge to set up on the roof and then collapse it on them. Okay, so
and it ends on how they will be able to feast as much as they can eat.
is this
Hey,
the rat
Elgin?
people?
Yeah.
Hey, Elgin.
Yes.
I mean, it feels kind of bad, but can you just like get rid of all of them?
That is not within the boundaries of my powers, but I shall see
Oh.
what I can do. As
So we-
Oh,
Does
it's
have-
within the boundary of mine. Trust me. Hey, someone get me some charges. I'm gonna blow this roof off and cave them in.
I mean, so
Hold
okay,
on.
maybe not all of them,
Hold
but
on.
like,
you could see him concentrating. As
Oh no, the satchel charge I'm carrying explodes on me. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Just concentrating. He's like,
all
there you
right,
go.
let's see here. What happens? Pick a number, any number.
goes out. Let's go. Oh, it's in the freaking. It's in the thing. Okay.
It's 18. That's close.
Oh well, we got one of the tens.
No, didn't the closest one we had was like a single digit?
No, hold on, we need
a
triple
0-9.
zeros.
A 0-9.
We need triple zero. Oh my gosh, 0-9. Yeah, we just need triple zeros for
So
the
yeah,
world
it
to
was
go
an
out.
18, a 10, and an 8.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh no, wait, that's an
That's
80.
That's an 80.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry, incorrect.
But same
It was an
thing.
80. Yeah.
A 0 and an 8.
Yep. So you can feel this deep rumbling below you, as all of a sudden you can hear what sounds impacts, deep impact and heavy, as you keep to and like squelching. Weird as a word it is, it's fitting.
They're what? Can anyone hear him right now?
I can't hear him at all.
Fucking hell.
I just hear.
I think give it a sec, give it a sec, give it a sec, give it a sec, and then redo it.
Did anyone just hear
Ah!
fucking hell?
Yeah.
Just. No, nothing yet.
So we go back to school on August 17th now instead of the 24th.
I think so. Yeah.
Is that what I've heard? Yeah.
Yeah, a week earlier.
Oh,
But,
he's back.
Yeah. So you hear the heavy impacts of like something heavy hitting the stone, like stones clashing against stone. And you could hear crunching and squelching of flesh as there's
Squelching
just
of flesh, yeah.
screams that come out from the pit, and you could just hear hundreds of voices cry out in fear and also in pain, as you can just feel the ground shaking underneath of you, and pieces of the floor seem to almost be falling away, as you can kind of sense it, as Bob can kind of sense that the floor is getting a bit thinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Elgin. Okay, that's probably good. That's good. They're gonna shut up now.
He goes, "It is not done," as he still appears to be concentrating,
Oh, okay.
and
okay.
it's still rumbling.
I'm gonna just gesture for us to leave. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Keep it up. Keep it up, man.
All right, so you guys start booking it to the stairway,
Yep.
and you manage to reach this stairway as you look back and you see the room where all the bodies were, the skeletons.
Mhm.
You just watch as the wall burst open into the hallway and stones just come rolling in.
Let's go.
And I assume you can start booking it up the staircase.
Oh yeah.
Everyone give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
You've made a grave mistake.
Alex, I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in athletics.
Yeah.
26.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh no, I didn't.
I got a 7.
I rolled a 7, which gives me a 13.
Okay. And okay, so as the two, what did Jarvis get? Hello. What did Jarvis get? Lucas.
Lucas, my main man.
You there, Lucas?
Lucas with a K. Mr. Pretzel, yo.
I would assume
Main
he would
man.
roll really well. So let's just kind of say the two paladins take lead as they start running up the stairs, followed by Bob.
Oh, he got 28.
Perfect. Yeah,
Let's
you
just
would be in
assume
the
he
lead.
rolled well. 28.
Yep.
No, it was all right. It was all right.
And followed by Griffin, and then taking up last is actually Ada, as she appears to be very
I was
tired.
looking up stuff for
Yep.
D&D. Don't record.
As Ada appears to be lagging
No, just my
behind,
Snapchat.
and
I'm trying to find something on my Snapchat
she actually
from long
stumbles
ago.
and falls down onto the stairs. And
Go.
yep,
I don't like people
Simon
looking
does
at my
see
stuff.
this. Simon does see this, by the way, Griffin. Jarvis would not see this, as he's taken literal lead. This is on the staircase. It's a spiral staircase, so you can't see all the way up. So,
Is it just Simon, or would Bob, who's also towards the back, also see
it's
this?
just Simon. Yep.
Simon. Okay.
Griffin, you there?
Yeah, so I rolled a 7. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
talking to my mom.
Simon actually hears Ada behind him as she stumbles and falls down onto the stairs, as she appears to be too tired, and she appears to be exhausted.
Okay. So what do I want to do? So she's exhausted, you said?
Yes.
She's on the stairs, you say?
Yes, she's fallen down on the stairs.
She's
She
fallen.
can't get up.
Should we just honestly? Should we just leave her, guys?
It's your choice. Only you can see her.
I mean, it's not like she was like chosen by the gods or anything.
All right, I'll go give her. Yeah, right. I'll go give her. I'll go pick her up. I'll go give her a slinger over my shoulders. I'll go pick her up.
Alright. So, as you pick up Ada, actually a rock is gonna fall and hit you, and you're gonna take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And as you're running up the stairs, everyone is gonna take 10 bludgeoning damage now.
So on top of my 12?
Yes. As
Okay,
a
so-
rock comes rolling down the stairs in front of you, and you guys have to squeeze as it crushes you as you go by. Each of you as you go
Ooh.
by.
Jesus Christ.
And Griffin, give me another athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Or dexterity.
Okay, here we go. That's this. Actually, my acrobatics is a tiny bit higher. 18. Acrobatics.
That total?
Total, yep.
Okay. You just managed to dodge most of the rock as it falls past your face, and you take another 6 bludgeoning, or actually you would take a slashing damage because it cuts your face as it falls past you.
Oh boy.
And you guys manage to reach the top of the stairs, and you watch as the well where you guys were actually climbing just collapses in on itself, and you can actually feel a lot of the temple shaking as well. And as pieces of the building start coming down around you.
I'm going to tell Simon to put Ada in his Buckbeak, and we are going to be out of here.
Okay. Buckbeak swoops down, and Simon puts Ada onto her, right? Griffin, right? You put Ada on Buckbeak?
Yeah, that would probably be a
'Kay.
better idea than me.
Is
Yeah.
anyone
Has
else
Griffin
gonna...
met Buckbeak yet?
Oh yeah. Jarvis's summoned steed is a griffin now.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
a tiger anymore.
Yep.
Nope.
He upgraded.
No, it's a U now. So
Oh,
pretty cool.
excellent.
Congrats, you can fly. You have a fly speed of 8 feet.
Is
All
anyone
right,
else
yeah.
gonna get on Buckbeak?
How many can we
No.
take on?
Probably
Oh,
just
Lord.
one more.
not Bob. Bob's gonna keep
Yeah,
on
Bob's
waddling
too
up.
heavy. Probably Jarvis, probably Kriv are all too heavy.
Alright, so
But me though.
Yeah, you could get on if you want. I would
Go
allow
ahead,
that.
Yeah, I'll get on.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
So, as Simon and Ada and Buckbeak all take off to the skies to avoid the falling debris, can everyone give me acrobatics check as you run out of the temple?
I rolled a 19.
Okay,
Oh fuck!
18.
18,
17.
17. Oh,
Oh no, you gotta be shitting me.
You
4.
don't need to. You don't need to make one.
you don't need
Oh.
to make one, Griffin.
Well, I would have gotten a 4, so thank God. Thank God. Thank the...
It means you fall off
So-
Griffin.
Yeah.
Bob and Kriv, you each take 18 bludgeoning damage as you get hit by falling debris as you run out of the building. Jarvis, you're going to take 26, and you are, as you manage to reach the front entranceway, the arch actually collapses on you, and you are half trapped in the stones as
Okay.
as the front entrance is kind of coming down.
I'm going to use my huge size and attempt to push off the archway.
All right, give me a strength save.
That's impressive.
Thank you. That is a 29.
Yep, you managed to shove the stones up, and and you do take another 10 bludgeoning damage as a stone hits your face, but you managed to, it rolls off to the side as you can feel you're almost concussed now as you manage to pull yourself out and extract yourself as you manage to stumble away from the building, and you watch, and everyone watches as the temple just collapses in on itself, and there's just
Damn.
rubble, and
Glad he's on our team.
there's
God
not
damn.
a wall left standing or a pillar left standing as the temple is all shaken apart.
I'm gonna start petting Elgin on the back of the ear.
Ilgin goes, "Less rats now."
That's good. Are you done? You're good now. Good now.
He goes, "Yes."
Switch to the other ear, which I'm scratching behind.
He just kind of sits there content and happy. Buckbeak lands in front of the party again. And you guys, I don't have too much else here. I mean, we could kind of continue if you want, but it is 9 o'clock now. 9:10
Yeah, I
actually.
got stuff to do.
Yeah. And I think this is a good place to leave it.
Now we start our march against Zargos with 8 million troops behind us, and we march. No,
No, it's 8 million troops against us.
Oh, we got like 20, maybe at the most.
Have like 15 guys.
I think we do, honestly. I don't think we have very many people.
No, we have an orc army.
What's your question, Lucas?
Did they agree to come with us?
Punch.
I was
Lucas.
going to say that we find my Warforged brethren to be 1,000 Warforged.
Okay, I kind of half heard that.
March with 20,000 Warforged because we find
20,000 Warforged? I'm up for that.
Okay.
That would help.
Yeah. And there's now.
I could just
new threat.
use Awaken every single day and
Oh,
just
God,
make
no.
the forest
No.
become
No.
on my.
No.
Just make a
Yes,
bunch of
that's a
aliens.
great idea.
That's such a good idea. Just make a bunch more Aelgins.
Oh God.
We'll make an animal army and we march.
Okay. I mean, if you
Like,
want to, you could
in-
try.
in honesty, Bob would think about doing that.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna do that to this game.
I mean, if you actually, you can try.
Do it.
If
No
you honestly want
mercy.
to, you can try.
Oh, it wouldn't be a try. It would be a do.
Okay.
It would, because it's there's no save or any there's
Oh,
no
yeah,
like
no.
attempt.
Yeah.
It's just it just happens. And the best part is, hold on, what level is that? Is that 5th or 6th level?
I do not know. But
I'm looking. It's a 5th level, so I could cast that 4 times a day.
holy fuck.
That would only take how many days before we have 20,000 troops?
Yeah. All right.
That'd be actually, hold on, wait. It takes 8 hours, so actually, I could do 2 a day.
Oh,
and
Patrick.
okay.
And it'd be the only thing that I do.
Patrick,
Yeah.
if you want to actually do it, you can. Okay.
No, that would take way too long. We would be,
Yeah,
we
it would
killed
take
by.
it would take too long, and
Well,
it would kind of.
It would take a year. Like, my God. No, even then,
I mean-
no, it would take way too long.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you want to
10,000
do it to a
days.
couple more animals, you can. Do not feel like I'm telling you you cannot. Okay. If you
Oh,
want
no,
to
I-
try
I-
and see what happens,
I-
because
Yeah,
I can come up
know
with
that-
a story with that.
Yeah, I think Bob might bring back Awaken.
Okay. That is fine. You are allowed
That
to.
Dude, this
that
is
that
great
is
help.
something. Okay, I'm glad I have the permission to
Yes.
possibly break the game further than already
no.
a god demon
See-
bunny.
See, you think you're gonna break it, but I can turn it back very easily.
I
Yeah,
guess
I
that's-
just I accidentally step on Elgin and he just dies.
Yeah,
like, for no-
you just turn down Elgin's power level for a little bit, and Simon just feels like he wants to kill Elgin. And then
It's my time
boom.
to shine. We're gonna like need him. It's the moment we need him, and I just accidentally step on him. And I'm like, oh,
Just
I'm like, guys, I
squish.
actually wasn't trying to this time.
Actually,
That
it
was an
just
actual.
depends on
accident.
how strong is Elgin today in Alex. It's like, so he can switch off the sun. Okay.
But
Eventually he's going
entire
to-
cavern.
Yeah,
But he's feeling a
collapsing-
little weak. He's feeling a little weak today. He ate too much
he's
lunch.
he's
Like,
like
okay.
today he's like back to where he can just like set things on fire, and he can only make elaborate sentences and not doctoral theses. Theses.
Feces.
I think today was one of his
Feces.
more powerful days, to be honest.
Today was one of his more powerful days. Bring down an entire temple. Ooh.
Next, it's gonna be a city.
A
Next is
temple
gonna-
that's
and it's-
with
It's just, hey, can you just take down Cappadocia? hey, just can you kill Zargas real quick? Sure. Done.
was
Man,
that was the
that was
end, that
that
was the
easy.
end game the whole time. We just had to ask him. We just never asked him.
We just never asked him.
It's just
Alright.
He's
a
like, yeah,
whole